My third guest from Neshama Theater is Eden Gabe. Eden, welcome to you to Israel today. Now, you told me that you like art. That's your favorite subject at school.
Yeah.
Is that why you like being in the theater? Because you're interested in art and the arts?
Well, I'm not sure because I like art, but I think it's kind of different.
How is it?
Because I'm not usually into the arts like dancing kind of arts. It's more like drawing and painting and stuff like that.
Which you do by yourself. Drawing and painting you do by yourself. And when you dance and perform in a play, you're performing to an audience with more people. Do you enjoy it?
I love it.
I guess you do, or you wouldn't have done it again in the summer and then again during the year. And what do you love about it?
Well, I'm a type of, like, I'm a girly girl. Like,
yeah?
I like...
What does that mean?
I'm more of the type of girl who cares about her hair and cares about her clothes and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in the plays, I have to change my personality, like, very, very much.
Into a different person.
A whole different person. Like, in the summer, I was a man, and he was Russian. And so I had to change my personality.
How did you do that?
Well, I don't know. I tried the accent. I don't know if it was really a Russian accent, but it was some kind of accent. And then I don't know, I did what I think a Russian person would do.
Was it fun to become a Russian person?
Yeah,
to become
it was
a different personality?
It was so much fun because he was a really funny guy. And if I was acting like that as myself, people would laugh at me, but he's supposed to be that way. So it's fun.
Did performing in front of an audience make you nervous?
Well, it did make me a little bit nervous. At the beginning of the play in the summer, there was a song, and I was the first one to say the first line, and it was kind of nerve-wracking because I was the first one.
You were the first one.
Yeah, but once I started, it was really fun.
And do you learn how to overcome that nervousness? Is that part of learning how to act?
Yes, it is. Like,
so, trick.
Well, when you shouldn't really look at the audience. They told us to look at the person who was filming it. Like, he was doing lights and everything, and he was like up on the stage, like over all the audience. So they told us to look at him, not to like get nervous at looking at the audience. But once I really looked, it was dark in the audience, so I couldn't really see anyway. So yeah.
So it made it easier for you.
And I knew my mom was in the audience. So.
Was that a good thing?
Yeah.
Some people get more nervous when their mom is in the audience.
But she heard me practice a lot at home, so.
And is the practicing tough to do, the rehearsing, learning, memorizing?
Well, I think it's harder for some people, but for me, it's easy, like, because I like to do it. Some people, they take it hard. They say, oh, I have to practice. But I take it like, yay, I'm practicing, you know. Like, I have a attitude when I practice, so
Well, you told me that when it's something you enjoy doing, you really want to work at it.
Yeah.
So good luck, and I want to thank you, Eden, for joining us.
Thank you.
Now that's very interesting because there was Eden talking about becoming the other person and trying to learn another accent. How do you teach the girls about accents and becoming another person?
Really, I say to them, because accents are hard, feel more what the character is about, and the accent will come to you. And just like she said, you know, I'm not sure if it was really a Russian accent or not. It really did sound like one. But whether she was doing it 100% right didn't matter because the character was so alive that it came through.
What do the girls balk at?
Balk at?
Yeah, what do they resist?
You know, not much. The kind of girls that are in this program are really excited to do these things. I have a few girls who are shy at first, and it's really nice at the end to see them come out of their shell and really get up there and do a great job. But they're the type of girls who want to get up there. They're raising their hands to be the first to try an improv scene. They really want to do as much as they can.
This was a change for you because you had actually been on stage yourself, and here you are teaching it to kids. It's different.
It is.
Doing and teaching are two different things.
Right.
What did you have to adjust?
I mean, patience levels, definitely.
Your patience level.
But they're great.
Well, you were becoming a mother at the same time, so you learn about patience.
It's with when I grew up doing this, it was very professional. And you're taught, to have a little bit of fear, which I didn't like, of the director and, being on stage and yes, whatever you want, being silent in between. And I really liked, even though it took more patience, I really liked that the girls were able to, have a little bit more fun and be a little more free, a little more giggly. And it wasn't so strict, it was more of a positive and enjoying atmosphere.
Well, what gives you joy in Neshama Theater, where you're teaching? I mean, you've expressed beautifully what gives you joy on stage. What gives you joy in creating and directing?
That's the easiest question. It's seeing the girls go up there and really doing a good job and them being proud of themselves. When I see them go out there and they try their best and they give it their all, it's the most rewarding thing. Especially after the play, I remember the most significant thing to me so far was after the production last summer, the curtains closed, and I couldn't help it. I jumped on stage with all the girls who were there. The curtains closed. I screamed, "We did it!" And they all jumped on me, and they were hugging me, and it was just so exciting to be so proud of how much hard work they put in and helping them get to the point.
And you could see the evolution in some of them, I'm sure. They didn't all start out being so gung-ho.
Some girls wouldn't even speak, in front of the crowd. At the end, they were doing so well.
And they all did.
Yeah.
They all came through. Mm-hmm. And have there been any glitches?
No, thank God, not yet.
No glitches?
No.
Yeah, no one who sort of just couldn't be there.
You know what? No, a glitch almost happened, and then this is a perfect example. I had one girl who was nervous to sing in the second act, and she was crying, and everyone was very scared, and I looked at her, I said, "You can do this. Are you going to?" And through her tears, she said, and the second the curtains opened, tears went away and she sang it. And that's another example of how proud I was. No matter how nervous they are, they've been rehearsing and they built this confidence in them.
Do you remember moments like that for yourself?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah? Did you ever just not come through?
No. I mean, once you get out there, you learn these mottos, the show must go on, and you do it no matter what you're feeling.
And you're young and you're a kid. How do you do it?
I remember being very sick for one performance. I had the flu. And I would run on stage, do my scene, run off, and right to the washroom. I was sick. And I did it. And in the end, you have a commitment to the people in your play and to your director. And you pull through.
Yeah. We're taking another break. We'll come back.